Hey guys, welcome back. Todd Huey here with Lone Star Boars, Huey Outdoors. In this video, we're going to be doing some redneck science experiment. Basically how all this came to be is, you've seen if you watch this channel, we do what we call the run and gun or the buggy, shooting from the side by side. Average shot is about 10 yards. A long shot's really 20 yards. So we're mostly using short-barreled 7.62 by 39, and it worked out really well. Soft point's getting harder and harder to find. Now hollow point and full metal jacket are really easy to find. So I bought a bunch of this Wolf Classic 124 grain hollow point, but I started using it, and unfortunately I was having bad results, even at 10 yards. I mean, it was killing the pigs, but I'm hitting them, and it looks really bad on video. I'm hitting them, and then we go on past. We're past, because the average run lasts 8 to 10 seconds. They're all dead, but they're running off screen, and then they're falling down behind us dead. So it just wasn't the performance I was looking for. So I got a Dremel tool, and I tried to open up the hollow point a little bit, and I shared that on social media, and it didn't really work very well. It really couldn't tell much difference at all, if any. But a guy had suggested on one of the social media platforms something called a Tubbs nose ring cutter. So I looked into it, and Mr. Tubbs is a world-renowned long-range shooter, and he was shooting baboons in Africa with his favorite bullet that was just a target bullet, boat tail hollow point that was not opening up and was just poking holes. So he came up with the nose ring cutter, and two things happened. He noticed improved BC for longer range shooting, and then he noticed that normal bullet, or that target bullet that was just poking a hole like a full metal jacket, became deadly. It would either tumble, or it would break apart or open up, depending on how big a cut. So I looked into it. I'm like, I have tons of this ammo. I bought a lot of it back when it was 16 cents a round, or even cheaper. And I thought, man, I'm going to try this out. And how it works is you set this up first. And originally I set a thinner cut, and then I went to a much deeper cut, and you'll see that in the video. But you just put the bullet in here in the tool, you start the drill, and that's it. And then you've cut the nose ring off of it. Now, what that did, the first few tests you'll see here in gel, I only had one gel block, so it was the thinner cut. It did cause the hollow points to tumble, but then I took it out and tried it on some pigs. You'll see the results, and then we go to a deeper cut. Don't, the manual for this, after I got it, I read it, it says specifically not to use on full metal jackets or bullets that have a lead base. You want to use it on ones that have a totally encapsulated copper jacket. These have the steel case rounds have a lead base. I think these are tougher. It's basically, these are bimetal. It's a tougher jacket, and I had no problems with jacket separation. What apparently can happen, especially with real copper jackets, is if you cut the ring and it has the lead base, the jacket can stay in your barrel, the lead core will go on through, and the next round you shoot will cause a bulge in your barrel, or even worse. So do this at your own risk. I tested it with several hundred rounds, starting out one shot at a time, seeing and recovering bullets, and none of them were doing that. And then I went out and used it in the field. So again, this is not a cheap tool. For everybody it might not work, but for me, or anybody that has a ton of this stuff or likes the 7.62 by 39, I was very happy with the results. And now we'll go into the video and see what results I got. dizzy. Decent sized boar. This is my first pig kill with the collared, the cut collar. They got some cutters on them. Decent size. Hit them a little far back. Got some long shot. You see this will be the entrance. It's definitely long shot. Let's see if I can turn them over here. Stick. Yeah, lots of bright red, lungy. Oh, yeah. So we did have a tumble. Hopefully this is clear, but I can see. Let's see. Instead of a round exit, we've got a long bullet shape. It exited sideways. I did not hear an impact thump like I would normally hear, and he did run about 50 yards, but I did not shoot him again, and he was obviously running out of oxygen. So there it is. That's your exit. 7.62 by 39 long. Looks like it, like I said, it looks like it might have flattened out. But he's every bit of 250, 275. Good pig. All right, let's go get more. Hit him. I don't know about that one. This one was right at 100. Well, the closest tree I could range was 100 yards, so he was 10 to 20 yards past that, and he ran about 50 yards and fell over. I can see him with the pan tilt system. It is super swampy out there, so I've marked the spot, and I'll ride the bike out there to look at him tomorrow. Well, here is the pig that we shot last night, but it is way too swampy to get back here. It doesn't really look like it, but I had hell on the bike just getting back here. I mean, all of this stuff is soaked. We're on a little hill here. So we took a hit to the back. That would have been my, I'm assuming, my second shot, and it took a hit up here. So both shots hit him. This one deflected. Oh, that's just blood coming down. That one didn't look like it exited. Did this one exit? You would think being laying down like that, so neither one of these exited. No, I don't see any exits. With him laying like that on his side, you would have more blood on this. So something's happening, because normally that bullet would just zip right through. So this was her second shot that went up in here. Maybe, who knows, maybe that was the second shot, and the first one I hit back, and that's why he ran a little bit. All right, first group of the night. We've cut these bullets even more aggressive. They worked okay last night, but after the gel testing and everything, I think we could get more. So we've gone even more aggressive. This is going to be the first live test for these more aggressive bullets. We have a steady 15-mile-per-hour wind with gust up to 25, but I got a small group of 5 out here. It's real bright, it's a full moon, but with the wind blowing across like this, I should be able to get pretty close. So let's go see. Discovered a pro. Fuck. Let's do it. It's not. It's all of a sudden stovepipe. All right, well, that was pretty successful, except for the malfunctions. I'm gonna get out here and run it through. I've oiled the gun really well now. Make sure that it's not the extractor or something. I'm 99.9% sure it's not the ammunition, because every time I was getting a stovepipe, but the next round had loaded up into the chamber, it's just catching on the spent case. So good performance. If we hadn't had the multiple malfunctions, none of those pigs would have escaped. Those exit holes looked awesome. So I'm gonna test a few rounds here, and then we'll get, actually I got the cutter with me. I need to cut up another magazine of ammo to have it. That's a good thing, man. I can cut them real quick and be ready to go. Next up, damn, decent sized bore. He got lunged. That looks like entrance. All these fucking mesquite thorn trees. Come on, roll over. Come on. Let's see. Oh yeah. Whoa, look at that. Good exit. Good exit. Alright, next up, this pig. Another big mama. She looks to be pregnant. Two. She got a center. She went through and through, which is a terrible shot placement, but took her out. I mean, these things are doing impressive. Smaller one. Fat little sucker. Yeah, so he got hit in the neck there. Alright, another sow. Oh man. Spine. That is a hell of an exit. Take a picture. I guess that takes a picture. I don't know. Yeah, there's your entrance. Man, oh man. Typical next shot. That was a good one. Needed that. Fixed, well, almost all the problems we're having now. Keep getting these stovepipes. I thought it was because the rifle was dirty. But I guess when I cut off, made the groove deeper and wider, I've lost enough weight in the bullet that I don't know. I turned up the gas block one block and now she's running great. I found I didn't even remember shooting that many, but I found 9 pigs. Devastating, even center mass hits on some of the big sows, and they still went right down. So very good performance. I'm happy. I'll make some more bullets real quick, and then what time is it? It's 3:30. I got another hour and a half, 2 hours if I can find some more. But I think I've seen what I need. I think we're at where I want it. I don't think I want to cut any more out. I've turned a very underperforming bullet into what appears to be working quite well for fairly cheap steel case 7.62 by 39.